Something has hit me like a bolt of lightning that I need to explain and give insight for you guys today. Recently, I was just pondering, talking, just normal conversation with my mother. I'm looking at the Fannie Willis situation in Atlanta, which that trial is completely out of control. The judge is allowing her to act ignorant with very little repercussions or consequences for it. It made me even think back to Amber Heard and Johnny Depp and how she put him through the ringer. And she's still an Aquaman like nothing happened. She's still living it up as if she's the angel the world has all been wanting this whole time. Guys, we live in a matriarchy. And in this video, I have to break down all the 4 different reasons why and evidence as to why we live in a matriarchy. So before we get into the crux of this video, to the 4 vital points of evidence to prove this argument, I need you guys to like, comment, subscribe, share the videos, like the video. If you guys want to support the channel, all the ways you can support are in the description below. Now, I was listening to a recent job report, and I question how accurate some of this stuff is because we just live so much in a misinformation world that you literally have to question everything that you see, especially with AI making real life images. I mean, if you believe everything you see and hear and read, guys, you're setting yourself up for the next 10 to 15, 20 years of being completely duped. But let me say the statistic that I heard on the Dallas radio news. And this gives evidence as to why we're living in a matriarchy. So in January, from December to January, there has been a decrease in a certain demographic of men when it comes to, it was an increase when it comes to layoffs, when it comes to a specific demographic of men. But I find it puzzling that on the flip side, the study or the report said that the women of that same demographic saw a 0% increase when it comes to layoffs. So why are guys getting laid off more than women? Now, I know there's different kinds of factors, and I'm not here just to point and shit on women. There could be multiple factors to that. There are some women that are losing their jobs. They're pushing paper jobs as a whole in this whole layoff season. But I found that rather interesting, and it made me think about the job market. It made me think about getting jobs. And from my observation and from my eye test, my personal eye test around my environment, women get jobs easier. I need you guys to comment your thoughts on this subject. Do you see women getting, is it easier for a woman to find a job than it is for a man to find a job? Because when I look around at the men or the people that are struggling to find jobs around me, it's normally men. when I hear individuals getting fired, very rarely is it a woman. Now, this could be that women are the ultimate followers, so they're less likely to rock the boat at the job. But let's be honest, women mess up on the job. They get into scandals, and look at the Fannie Willis situation. There's been examples where women have been involved in sexual affairs at the job, but the man gets fired, not the woman. Matriarchy. Matriarchy. Now, if you guys have seen something different, comment your thoughts below. Here's the next point. People are more inclined to listen to women. Me and my mother were having a recent conversation. We were talking about, she went to the post office, and Lord knows how awful the people at the post office can be. So she's explaining to this woman how, these people are trying to get their passports, and they had an appointment, but the post office, of course, in their normal fashion, tried to make an excuse as to why they couldn't do it that day. And so my mother went off, in other words. And they ultimately got their passports. But as I'm sitting there listening to her, the thought that was running through my head is, if I was in that position and I yelled and cursed at this individual, they would call the police on me, because men are more violent, more threatening than a woman. See, the reason why people are more inclined to listen to a woman, because a man and a woman has their guard down when a woman is talking. Matriarchy. Little details like this indicate what's going on in our society. Now, here's the next thing. Most voters are women. Women are most of the population of any society, most societies. It's easier for a man and a woman to produce a female child, than it is for a male child. So just off of genetics, there's going to be more women in the society. And women are naturally going to outnumber the men. When you hear people complaining about voting and how it doesn't matter and how they're going to not vote this year, those are men talking. Women often exercise their vote no matter if they're on the left or the right. Now, they're mostly going to be on the left because the left, let's just be honest, if you look deeply at it, the left is more womanly, from the fact that a woman's nature desires safety and security, and the government acts as their father whenever they vote liberal, or their whatever, husband, whatever, the male figure. So it aligns naturally with their nature. So that's why most women are liberal. So, but with that being said, that's a matriarchal point right there, because if they outnumber the men, then that means just off the numbers alone, they're going to vote for their interests, and most times they're going to vote left, or they're going to vote whatever, and everybody else is just going to be victim to it. It's very hard in today's society to find a conservative woman, but it's easy to find a whole bunch of liberal women. Matriarchy. It's even getting to the last point. It's even getting to the point to where marriage and relationships, their foundation is built on a matriarchal framework. Women want complete control. They want complete guarantees, which is why the marriage contract benefits the woman 100%. She can't lose. She can't lose unless she's just an idiot or she is a violent mother where the man can file a case and she could lose the children or whatnot. Unless the guy has his own business and he can outmaneuver the woman. But if she's just a normal, average, everyday, smart woman, there's no way she can lose in the marriage. Even if she loses you, she has the children, she has alimony, she has child support, she has the house, the car. You literally get very little benefit from it. Even relationships are turning matriarchal because the women just keep demanding more. And it never ends. So they want you to be complete submissive to what they want in order for you to even get what you want. There's not a fair exchange. She wants what she wants, or you get nothing, and you get very little. That's what they're approaching relationships with at this point in time. Matriarchy. So you guys comment your thoughts below on this subject on the way out and into this next video. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video, and I'll see you guys in this next video. Peace.